Okay, so I did an experiment for a fanny pack going to the range. This fanny pack here weighs about a total of 3 pounds. And the thing I'm going to show you is when you're going to the range, you can have everything just in this one bag here, depending on what kind of firearm you got. And this is using a SIG 322. And the contents in here is 3 pounds. So I'm going to show you by opening it up what's in here. And you'll be simply amazed at how light this is and how much you can carry. So here we have the SIG 322, and I'm going to clear this for you real quick. Drop the mag. Check the chamber, nothing in the chamber, nothing in the mag well. Okay, so this weapon is clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this SIG 322 up here for now. I want to show you the contents. Okay, we have approximately, I'm just going to tell you, 275 rounds. And they're all loaded up in magazines. And it's only 3 pounds. So this is one of the benefits of a 22. Not just for the range, but if you ran into some kind of trouble, like if there was some kind of threat or something, and you're just on your way to the range, and you have to defend yourself, you got to admit that you have a lot of overwhelming firepower here. And you're wearing it. It's on you. So your armory is actually on you. You don't have to go back to the car to get it. So here's the fanny pack right here. What I like about some of these is you can pull on the sides here to tighten it up. And you know, when I tried this out with sweatpants, I wanted to be a, 100% nerd. I wanted to go full nerd with this. So I wore it with just sweatpants and a t-shirt and wore it around town and sampled it to see how it felt. And actually, it didn't really bother me a whole lot. This one is quite comfortable. So, and yeah, you look weird and stuff, but hey, if you're going to protect yourself or you're going to range, who cares if you look weird wearing a fanny pack? So maybe sometimes looking nerdy is good for certain reasons. So this is definitely tactical because of the reason is you don't look tactical, but you are tactical. So who would know that you would have 275 rounds here and you still got 25, so we could call it 300 if you wanted to put a few of these in a little pocket right down in here. Like right here, you could put a few rounds down in here and stuff like that. But there's a lot of concepts for carry that we need to understand the advantages. And one of the advantages of 22 long rifle is if you got a good pistol that's cleaned and oiled and working in good condition, you got good ammunition that goes off when you want it to, and you know how to load the magazines properly, you care for the weapon properly and stuff like that. The thing we have to understand is that something like this can protect you. Even though you're just going to the range and you've got all your magazines loaded, so you don't have to reload them, for that day, unless you're shooting over 275 or 300 rounds. Obviously, you got to load them back up and stuff like that. But once again, the weight on all this is 3 pounds, and it doesn't end there. Let's say you're in sweatpants and you got this fanny pack on. You could still carry a little LCP here, 6-shot LCP with one in the chamber, so that gives you 7 rounds. This can be down in your pocket or in your waistband. You can carry it in your pocket like this. So we're going to clear this one real quick for you, and it's probably got a snap cap in it, and it does. There's the snap cap right there. So we're going to let that go forward. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in the mag well. So anyway, this Ruger LCP you could still have in your pocket. So not only do you have this .22 here, but you got something in your pocket so that if you were going to lock this up on the car or put it somewhere where you couldn't go somewhere with your fanny pack, you got this here you can have in your pocket. So you even got a backup, even for this overwhelming 275 round firepower package, you still got your Ruger LCP. So one thing we have to understand about this is if there is a threat, you have to imagine that something like this, that if somebody trains with .22 and they got good shot placement, good tactics and stuff like that, they're going to be able to overwhelm the threat with just this ammo right here. So the high capacity actually can overwhelm, a threat. And even though .22 is only 100 foot-pounds of energy, shot placement is key. And something like this, you could shoot very quickly. You can shoot very accurately. You could probably pop off 3 rounds a second, maybe 4 rounds a second with this. So that's one of the advantages that people don't understand about firearms, is the fact that .22 long rifle is so light. You can carry a lot of ammunition, and even the guns are light. So there's been a lot of changes to .22 long rifle over the years, where it's almost getting to a point where it is getting more tactical. So since the Beretta 71, we've seen a lot of changes, like the Browning Buckmark and a lot of other reliable .22 caliber pistols. And then we've seen them go high capacity. We've seen people training with them. It's one of the advantages is because of the low price, you can train all the time, whereas 9mm, you can't. The weight advantage, you have so many rounds that you would have to admit that if you couldn't do something with a threat with 275 rounds, you've got a problem. You need to start learning how to shoot better. But like I said, it's about tactics. It's about using cover. It's about situational awareness. It's about training so that them tactics are in your mindset should you have a situation. And most situations, what you want to do is you want to avoid, and you want to try to retreat from that situation if you can. Sometimes you can't get involved in other people's affairs because the laws and stuff are such that if you help somebody, you can get in trouble for that. So it's a moral decision on your part, but always make sure that you're following your local, state, and federal laws. Just because I can have a 25 round magazine or carry lots of ammo or a particular gun may not be the same in your state. So you need to look at them laws and abide by them laws. And if you want them to change, we have to vote people in that are for the Second Amendment. Vote people in that don't give you a disadvantage of protecting yourself. When they cut off the capacity, when they cut off the types of guns you can get, it only hurts the gun owner, the Second Amendment gun owner. So, but anyway, thanks for watching, you guys.